Hello children, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number 26 and it's the week beginning the 24th of April. How are you? I hope that you are okay. Me? Thank you for asking. I'm okay too. Let's get to our routine. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Well, I can see that the long hand, which is the minute hand, is on the 6. And I know that means, yes, past. I look to the short hand. That's the hour hand. It's pointing towards the middle, in between the 10 and 11. And I know that that means it's 10:30. Were you right? Give yourself a pat on the back if you were. Now we're still in the month of April, but not for long. We've only got one more week. So we're still talking in Czech. And to say hello in Czech is ahoy. Can you do it? Ahoy. To the person next to you, ahoy. But our Makaton sign has changed. Our Makaton sign is, can you read this word? Respect. Now this is the symbol, and Mrs. Lee has tried to draw the sign because I have looked everywhere on the internet and I cannot find the image. I'm going to show you how to do that. Respect. Respect. So both your hands touch your forehead and they come forward. Respect. Can you sign respect? Respect. Fabulous work, children. Now, as I said at the beginning, it's assembly number 26. I don't know if you can see from that far away. What is our assembly about? Oh, I recognise those colours, that red and that white and that blue. And it says British values. This is something that we've talked about before, children. The British values: democracy, rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance of those of different faiths and beliefs. Lots and lots of different words there, some tricky words that grown-ups might use more often than we do. But they're really good words and they help everybody in the United Kingdom to be a bit like our golden rules, happy and safe. And they're also very helpful. I'm going to talk to you about some of these. I'm going to talk to you a bit about mutual respect. Hey! Respect. We know that. Respect. Now, if you look around your class, I bet you notice that we are all different, aren't we? We're all different. Some of us have got curly hair. Some of us have got short hair. Some of us are very small and others are very tall. And if we look closely, we can also see that we've all got different skin tones, haven't we? Some of us are white, some of us are black. Different skin tones, different hair, and more importantly, inside we are different. Some things are similar, but lots of things are different. And today's story is going to be about looking different because inside something is different. Now, down on the display, I've got lots of books that we have read before in assemblies. One's called My Little Book of Freedoms. Another one is called An ABC of Equality. This one is about making friends, and it says that word, tolerance. And this one we've read before, it says democracy. Now, if you were all here, we could actually have a go at democracy. What would we do if I said to you, we would like to read one of these books and I can't read all of them and I don't know which one to choose? That's right, children. We might have a vote and we would find out which book is the most popular book. Now, I'm not going to read all of these to you. In fact, I'm not going to read any of these to you because I've read them before, and I'm going to leave them here so that when you come to eat your lunch at lunchtime, you can look at one of these books and do some reading. Instead, I'm going to read you a book I've never read before. And I'm hoping that after we have read the book, it might help you to show more respect, but also to make you understand why people sometimes look a little bit different. Maybe they wear clothes that are a little bit different to you. So the book I'm going to read today, children, is called The Proudest Blue. And it's about a little girl and her sister. And her sister is going to wear what's this? Well, it's a scarf, actually. A scarf covering the girl's hair, so none of her hair can be seen. And it's got a special name. It's called a hijab. And you might have seen people in our school and around in the community who might be wearing a hijab. And you might be thinking, why are they wearing a hijab? Well, I'm going to show you in this book that it's about, I love this word, being proud about who you are and what you believe. And it might be different, but it's okay to be different, isn't it? Now, this book is set in America. It's got a few different things. Mama holds out the pink. Mama loves pink. But Asiya shakes her head, and I know why. Behind the counter is the brightest blue, the colour of the ocean. And if you squint your eyes and pretend there's no line between the water and the sky. It's the first day hijab. Asiya knows it, I know it, we're sisters. The next day I wait, a new backpack, new light-up shoes. I feel special, I feel like twirling. Asiya comes out of the house and I stop. It's the most beautiful first day of school ever. So this story is set at the beginning of the school year, isn't it? Now we're nearly at the end of the school year. We've only got a few more weeks left with each other, but we will be coming back after the holidays and you might have new things. And I think that Asiya has got something beautifully blue and new on. I'm walking with a princess, so I pretend I'm one too. But even princesses have to stop and cross the street. Asiya takes my hand in hers and says, "Come on, Faiza." We speed walk it. 14 steps, 14 light-ups to get across. Asiya takes me to my first class. She hugs me goodbye. I turn to watch her leave, giving a little curtsy to the princess going into year 7. She's easy to see. Her hijab smiles at me the whole way. My first day hijab is going to be blue too. I think Asiya is a bit of a role model, isn't she? "Oh, what's that on your sister's head?" the girl in front of me says. "A scarf," I whisper. I don't know why a whisper came out. I try again louder. "A scarf, a hijab." "Oh," she whispers. That's okay, isn't it, to be curious, to ask questions. That's how we find out things. Asiya's hijab isn't a whisper, though. Asiya's hijab is like the sky on a sunny day. The sky isn't a whisper. It's always there, special and normal. The first day of wearing hijab is important, Mama had said. It means being strong. I love that picture. I love the way her hijab looks like the sky, doesn't it? It floats in. I turn, but I can't see the blue anymore. I run to the big kid's side. 27 steps to see Asiya. I give her another hug. I need to see her smile. "Faiza?" Asiya's eyes wonder why I'm here. "Are you excited?" I ask, "about the first day of hijab?" And she nods with a big smile, and I feel better. Oh, that's okay to worry, isn't it, about your sister? I think sometimes that's what we do. We worry about people, don't we? Someone laughs from nearby and a boy is pointing at Asiya. Why? Do you know why? Asiya's hijab isn't a laugh. Asiya's hijab is like the ocean waving to the sky. It's always there, strong and friendly. Some people won't understand your hijab. says Mama, but if you understand who you are, one day they will too. Look at that picture. Gorgeous. In class, I draw a picture, 2 princesses in hijab having a picnic on an island where the ocean meets the sky. Can you guess who it might be of? The girl who whispered in the queue says she likes it. She says it's so loud. The teacher comes over to see it, and I wonder if Asias drew a picture too. Look at that face. Break time is for 5 cartwheels in a row. I land the last one near the year 7s, near Asia and her friends, near a boy yelling, "I'm going to pull that tablecloth off your head." It's a bit of a silly thing to say, isn't it? Asia's hijab isn't a tablecloth. Asia's hijab is blue, only blue. Asia turns away, her friends turn away. They race to the middle of the playground, their shoes pounding the pavement, playing tag. Mama said, don't carry around the hurtful words that others say. Drop them. They're not yours to keep. They belong to those who said them. Oh, I love that piece of advice. I might actually use that as well, children. Don't carry those words around if you don't like them. It takes me 48 steps to get away from the yelling boy. Oh, that's quite a way, isn't it? She looks pretty angry, doesn't she? Do you think he is showing any respect? I don't think so. After school, I look around. I look for whispers, laughs and shouts, but I only see Asia waiting for me like it's a normal day. She's smiling, strong. We crossed the road hand in hand. I can't wait to get home to show Mama the picture I drew, to show Asia that I'm wearing the same hijab in it. Because Asia's hijab is like the ocean and the sky, no line between them, saying hello with a loud wave. Saying, I'll always be here, like sisters, like me and Asia. Now that's a true story. This is the actual lady who wrote the book, and she still wears hijab, but she's got a black one on today. Her sister, the little one that was in the story, she's wearing a white one, because it can be all different colours. I love that story. I think that story shows us that we need to show respect, don't we? Everybody is different. You and I are different. I've got my pink and grey jumper on today, and I've still got a woolly jumper on, because even though the sun is shining, I'm still feeling cold. But I bet you, some of you have been outside without a jumper on today, haven't you? Because maybe you don't feel the cold. That's how we're all different. Right then, children, well, thank you so much for listening to our assembly. I hope that as you go around the school, you're going to show respect for everybody and everyone in our school. And just thinking about those golden rules, how many are there? That's right, there's 7. We can also show respect for the environment that we're in. So as you're walking around the school and you see something that doesn't look right, maybe you can put it back right. It could be a book on the floor or a coat on the floor, or it could be some pencils. Please pick them up and put them in the right places. Thank you again. So just before I go, I have 2 messages. The first message is about showing respect outside. So when we're out on the playground and we go into the outdoor classroom, that's the big wooden one. Now we're very lucky to have that space outside. It's a space for sitting, not for climbing. If you see other children climbing, please can you tell a grown-up? We mustn't climb, it's very, very slippy, and if you fall, you can hurt yourself. So please make sure that when you're in the outdoor classroom, you are using it to sit. My second message is a very exciting one. Mrs. Lee has been busy making new reading at home cards. I've had to make some more because we have somebody in our school, Andre. Hello, Andre. Andre has read and finished card number 20. You see that? So Mrs. Lee has made some more cards. 21, 22, 23, 24, and then finally a 25. Now, if you get to the very, very back page of card number 25, that means that you have read, I don't know if you can read that number, Mrs. Smith, can you help me? 1010 books. Wow. So we go from a 3-digit number here, 999, to a 4-digit number here, which is the number 1000. Wow. Now Andre, I know, loves a challenge, but I wonder if anybody wants to go on that challenge with him. So if you're at home, make sure you've got your reading card and getting your grown-up to sign it and bring them in to me so I can see them and I can change over your reading card, can't I? Okay, we're going to finish now with our school prayer. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good. In all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Have a lovely, lovely week, children. Bye.